Hey polish peeps, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So this is a collab video. It is our seasonal polish rack collab. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I love to participate in these types of things. I always get really excited about my rack. This is no different. It's fall. It's still like 100 degrees outside, but I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into the fall polish like mood. I'm having a hard time looking at my face because I'm au naturel today. So it looks funny to me on camera. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get into the fall polish mode or mood, however you want to, you know, take that. It's really hard because it's 90 degrees outside. My grass is still green. Like, it's still doing all the summer stuff outside and I'm struggling, but I am totally getting into it because all of you are bringing the inspiration to my front doorstep. Literally, polishes that are fall polishes coming to my house on my front doorstep. And so yeah, it's getting me there. It's a slow process, but I'm gonna completely get there. I may need to do some, you know, transitional polishes in between. But I'm gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there. So this is a collab video, so there are other participants. I will list all the participants below so you guys can go and check out their videos as well. Thank you to Amanda for putting this together. She does such an awesome job putting this together for every season. You know, and just kind of like reaching out to everybody and getting everybody together to do this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have, you know, a lot of polishes to share with you guys. As usual, you guys know I always have a lot of polishes to share with you guys. I did pretty good for my wait, hold on, let me get the seasons right. For my summer rack. For my summer rack. I did pretty good for my spring rack too. I think I got through majority of them, all except maybe like 2 or 3. This time I got through most of them, all except maybe like 10, maybe 8 or 10, I don't know, roughly. And I actually have left some of them on my rack to use as transitional polishes, so, you know, I still have to make this transition. So I was like, maybe this will help me a little bit on the days when it's not quite feeling fall. I'll get those out and wear them. But I have been trying to pull from my older polishes instead of my newer polishes, which has been really, really hard because makers are killing it, y'all. They're killing it. They're getting so much better at what they do. I am really struggling. Like, the struggle is real. To go back to older polishes and try to get them worn, but I have so many that I haven't tried, and polishes that when I saw them I was like, oh, I love that, I have to have that. And so I've been trying to pull those in with these seasonal racks so that I don't like lose them and never get to them. So that is my goal. Every time I do a seasonal rack, I'm like, let me pull from older polishes, and then also so that I can get them worn, because I typically will wear them once. I have so many polishes and then I'll destash them, so I want to share the love. Only way I can share the love is if I wear them. So that's my goal. Anyway, enough talking and babbling from me. Let's go ahead and talk about these polishes. Okay, I have tried to do this a little differently this time. I usually, if you guys have been watching my seasonal rack for a while, I normally will use these top 4 racks on this side. Okay, I say differently. That has not changed. I've still got these top 4 racks. Well, not top 4, but from 1 to 4. Just on this side, they almost always leak around the sides a little bit. But this is what we're working with right now for my seasonal fall rack. I did make one small change this time, and I went ahead and swatched all of my polishes on a swatch wheel so you guys can see what they look like on the swatch wheel. I did not top coat them because I feel like that's a waste of top coat, and I'm not trying to waste my top coat, y'all. So you guys will just have to wait to see them all glossed up on my nails, but I do have them on the swatch wheel for you guys to see, so hopefully that'll give you guys a little bit of an idea. Also, I mean, how pretty is this wheel? Like, what? That's the other reason I like to do swatch wheels, because just seeing them all together like this, like, totally puts me in my fall feels. And it also gives me a little bit more of a reference, you know, of like my choices for my fall rack. So I kind of like to do these because it just kind of like puts everything into perspective for me. And I'm like, oh, you know, like, oh. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I think I normally start from the bottom to the top. Hold on, let me see how I want to do this. We're gonna start from the bottom to the top because that's the way I did my swatch wheels, so that's what we're gonna do. So I have Picture It Sicily 1922. This is from the Stay Golden collection that Wildflower Lacquer did this year. I think I got all of them from that collection. I might have skipped maybe one of them, but I feel like this is totally giving me fall vibes. And it's just a pretty turquoise with the shift. So here's that one on my swatch wheel. I have really been purchasing a lot this year from Wildflower Lacquer. Well, actually this year and last year. So, because these are polishes, well, a lot of them are polishes that were released last year. And so I have been purchasing a lot from Wildflower Lacquer for the past 2 years, at least the last 2 years. So I want to get some of them worn for fall because I do have a lot of gorgeous fall polishes. And I say these are older polishes, but they're really not. Like my Wildflower Lacquers just call to me. So I think this one was released this year too. So this is Tweethearts for the Birds collection. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like I still have tons of, oh, I kind of did that in the wrong order, but I still have tons of Wildflower Lacquer polishes to wear. Like this is not even scratched the surface of what I bought this year. So yeah, there's that. This is Heaven Sent from for the Birds collection as well. I don't know why these just like totally say fall to me. Like I can see fall leaves stamped on here. I can see some cute nail art stamped on, or not stamped, but nail art done with these polishes that's like fall related. So like I'm like totally living for these like darker fall shades. So there's that one, and it's also like the perfect like pumpkin orange ish sort of. It's kind of deeper for an orange, for a pumpkin, but that's what it reminds me of. This is Vicious Rumors. This is from last year's Fantastic Fall collection. I think I did buy a majority of these as well. And it's like a poopy green base, but the flakies in here totally give me fall vibes. Like look at those flakies, and you can't even really tell because there's so much like else going on in the polish. You can't really tell that the base is green, and you can't, it's also like a jelly base, and so it's kind of hard to tell in the bottle, but just take my word for it. And then I'm probably not telling you guys all the truth because I'm horrible with describing polishes. This is Ed With It, also from the Fantastic Fall collection, and it's gorgeous green with these flakies. I really get into like these deep dark polishes for fall, but then I also try to like step out of that because if not, then my whole rack will be just like dark, deep, vampy polishes, and I don't want that either. Like I want there to be some other things thrown in there, so I try to step out of that box, even though that's what fall makes me want to choose as far as nail polish goes for my nails. This is Cherry Smasher, and this was actually released in 2020, and I have worn this one before, but I really loved it, and it has been a long time since I've worn this one. She's actually released a 2.0 version of this one, and I'm totally regretting not getting the 2.0 version. I say that, but I may have gotten the 2.0 version. I can't remember. I really can't remember, but it's really, really pretty. So I want to break this one out again for fall. Hopefully I'll get around to wearing that one again for fall. And for some reason, oh, here it is. Oh, I don't think I showed you this one. That's the green one, and then this is Cherry Smasher, which is coming across a lot lighter on my swatch wheel and on the viewfinder, but it's definitely I think I could darken it up with 3 coats. These are all 2 coats, by the way. I have one from Zombie Claw. This is Rainbow of Valaris from June 2021. Another one that called to me that's not from years ago, which is what I was trying to pull. But y'all, it's purple and look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I just saw it on my rack and I was like, and you know, I have my polishes arranged. A lot of them are on the wall, so if they're on the wall, then like they have my attention, and so those get pulled first and then have polishes in my drawer. But I try to go to my drawer first because those are all older polishes. I don't always make it to my drawer, I'll just say. This is Nobility from Quixotic Polish, and it is a magnetic, and also looks like a multi-chrome, and you can't really tell that it's a magnetic on here because I actually don't think I remembered that it was a magnetic when I did this, and I didn't magnetize it. So I'll do that for y'all now because clearly I missed the mark on that. I'll show you guys. So it's not really pulling super a lot for you guys on camera, but it looks like it is like a blue magnetic line. So that's going to be really pretty. I'm not sure if I'll wear it magnetized now. I like it so much. Not magnetized. Like, that is really pretty. And I can't remember if I magnetized it or not. It kind of looks like I did, and then it kind of looks like I didn't, which I don't know if that's a good thing. But it's really pretty, so we'll see what I end up doing with that one. I did not put this one on my swatch wheel because I've worn it already, but this is Cirque Colors. I'll throw in my swatches of this one, Space Cowboy. And I thought this was really appropriate as a transitional polish because it's a little bit bright, you know, for what I would typically choose, but it has some gorgeous holographic in it. So I was like, I'm gonna wear this on a day when it's not cloudy, and it worked out perfect. This is Look Through the Hubble from Polish M. I have a few Polish M's that I have never worn, and they are like older polishes. So I really want to get some of those worn. This is that one on the swatch wheel, which I think will also be a good transitional polish. I also have Almighty Tall. This is from October PPU from Quixotic Polish. Look at those flakies. This is like a grapey purple with some gorgeous flakies. Y'all, I have to show you guys something because she just walked in. So I have to show you guys my baby. This is my baby kitty. She's so sweet. I actually adopted this one from my daughter because she can't have her at her house. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take her. I actually took her when she was like a stray. My daughter brought her home and she was pregnant and she had kittens. Her kittens didn't survive, and then my daughter took her back. And I was so heartbroken, but now she's back to me, so she's really sweet. If I can just keep her off my counter, we'll be good friends. I figured she was going to jump in my lap, so I figured I better pick her up and give her some love, at least for a minute anyway. Did I show you guys that Quixotic? Don't think I did. Here it is on the swatch wheel. That is like a lighter grape, like a grape purple, and I feel like that's definitely going to be a transitional polish because it definitely looks lighter on the polish. What do you call this thing? Oh, my brain, I'm so tired today. On the polish wheel than it does in the bottle, so I definitely think that one's going to be a transitional polish. Okay, moving up to the next row. Let's see, which side do I need to go to? Okay, this one I've also already worn. This is Spell It Backwards from Emily DeMolly. But I did, however, put this one on my swatch wheel, so I'll show you guys what that looks like. It was so pretty on my nails, and I didn't get a good swatch. I'll put my swatch picture in here, but I had worn it for like a couple of days before I took the picture, so the swatch isn't that great, but you do at least get to see what it looks like on my nails, so I will throw that picture in here. And then I have one from Cirque Colors. This is X Machina, I think. I think that's Machina. Apparently I'm feeling multi-chromes right now, which I do think they're really appropriate for fall. I think you can also wear them during the winter time, which I will probably be doing. But I love this shift. They're so shifty. Here is, oh wait, hold up. Ex Machina, nope, wait, we're going backwards or some kind of way. Hold on. I think it's this one, and it doesn't even look like it, which is crazy. But it is. Nope, I'm lying. It's not that. How do I do my swatch wheels and still get screwed up on what order they're in? I have no idea how I do this. We're gonna come back to that one because for some reason now I'm on the other side of my rack here, so we'll come back to that one. This is Sapphire Rose from MJ Lacquer. It's a really pretty blue. Definitely a transitional polish, but look how pretty that is. This one has a super buttery smooth formula. It's so good. Such a good formula. Also have Don't Make a Sound from, this is from September 2021, so it's been a year. Yeah, it's time, right? Like, it's been a year. It's time to wear this polish. This is from Caddy Lacquer. And here is that one. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this one. I love the way this one looks too. Look how pretty that is. It doesn't even look like it would look like that on the, like from the bottle. You just like, it doesn't look like it would look like that. Like in the bottle, it looks like it has some green and obviously some purple. But on here, like, there's a shift. It's just not shifting in my lighting in here, but it's so pretty. I also have this one from Astro World. Now this one I did remember is a magnetic, and oh gosh, my brain. Not from Astro World. The polish brand is Illyrian, and this is definitely an older polish. This is called Astro World. Apparently this is going to be a challenge for me today. Like, I'm gotta get my thoughts and my words together. Let me show you guys the pull on this one, which there's definitely a stronger magnetic pull, which I found out recently that there's different types of magnetic pigment and they're not all the same. All magnetic pigment is not the same, y'all, in case y'all thought it was. It is not. So this one definitely has a stronger pull, and I did magnetize this one on my swatch wheel. It looks really cool. It's gonna look even cooler when it has a glossy top coat on it because it's drying down pretty like textured, but yeah, it's gonna look amazing. So I'm looking forward to that one. This polish does not have a name because this is a polish that I actually made at the Polish Expo this year in, when was the Polish Expo? March? Was it March? I think it was March, yes. So I made this polish and I think it's perfect for fall and I wanted to wear it. So I put it on my rack and I will show you guys. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Like, my polish making skills are on fleek. People don't say on fleek anymore, so I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't say that and y'all can pretend like I didn't say that, but my polish making skills were like the bomb. They're really not. I really need more practice, but I did want to wear that one. I have this one, Bluebird Lacquer, the Rum Shaker. It's a gorgeous red with, oh, the hollow. So pretty. You guys can see that very, very apparently in the bottle. You're not going to be able to see it on my swatch wheel, but it is a gorgeous red, and I think it's going to be perfect for fall. Also, red is another color that I tend to wear a lot during fall, in case you haven't caught on yet. I do wear a lot of reds. I have to tone down my reds on my polish rack and not have all the red on there. But this is Rasheeda from Zoya. It's gorgeous. I love this formula that Zoya does. Actually, I love a lot of the formulas that Zoya does, but I feel like I need more colors in this like foily finish from Zoya because, oh my gosh, such a good formula. Very smooth, very buttery. I like to use the word buttery when I'm talking about formulas. You catch me use that word a lot. I also have Pony Up, which is another one from Start Colors. And y'all, I don't even know what color this is. Is this brown? It has sort of some ugly bottle syndrome going on, but I feel like it's a brown holographic. I do not have hardly any brown holographics because brown is not a color that I typically wear that much because it has to be a certain shade of brown to look good with my skin tone. But I think this one definitely hits the mark for that. It's just, is this brown? I think it's brown. It's a brown holographic, like a deep dark, it's like a deep dark chocolatey holographic. And oh my gosh, y'all, so pretty. I love that. Cannot wait to wear that one. Okay, so we've made it through this swatch wheel and we are moving on to the next one where I have Snozzberry, also from Start Colors. Also, if you guys haven't figured out, I like, well, this is all year round, but I really like Flakies because they remind me of leaves on the nails, especially if they're like shifting from like gold to orange, you know, to brown, like that shift range for Flakies. So pretty. This has all kinds of shiftiness in the Flakies. And you guys can't even see all of it, but yeah, you can see a little bit there. There's some green, some blue. Oh my gosh. Giving me so much life. Here's that one on the swatch wheel. And then I have one from China Glaze, Cabin Fever. I also try to pull in some mainstream polishes if I can. Because if I don't be really intentional about pulling in mainstream polishes, I'll have nothing but indies on my rack. So I have to try to search for the mainstream polishes that my cat just made a really weird noise. They're all gravitating in here. I have 3 cats, y'all, and they're all in my room at this point. Yeah, because if not, these will get left out. They will totally get left out, and I don't want to leave this out because it's gorgeous. And this one has a really nice formula too. I definitely do think this would be a 3-coater because 2 coats I'd probably still be able to see my nail, see my nail a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going next with this, which row I'm going. Okay, so I think, I don't know which one this is, y'all. Which one is it? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I think it's, oh gosh, I don't know. We're gonna skip that one for now because I'm sure it will turn up. How do I do this? Like, I have a complete fail-proof plan that fails on me. This is me on a regular basis. Oh my gosh. Anyway, continuing on, I have one from Bee's Knees Lacquer, and this one I am super excited about. This is It's You, It's Me, It's Us from Haunting of some type of manor. I don't even know. I don't even know. I could have pulled so many more Bee's Knees Lacquers because I have also purchased from this brand a bunch this year and last year. This one, oh my gosh, the shimmer, y'all, that shimmer, oh my gosh. So pretty. I feel like it's going to be pretty sheer on me, so I'm going to have to wear a nail blurring base coat probably with this one, which is fine. I have several I can choose from. Did y'all see that? Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited about that one. Super excited. I have one from Glistening Glow. This is Pink Gerbera daisies. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is a sort of like muted pink. I'm gonna say it's muted because that makes it more fall appropriate. It's not like a bright bubblegum pink or like a neon pink or nothing like that. It's a muted pink, and it has some really cute glitter that is so pretty. This one will definitely need a thick top coat because it is super textured, but it's going to be really pretty on the nail. Maybe like on the border of being fall appropriate, but I don't care. I'm going to roll with it. I have Playing Games from April 2021 Polish Pickup from Cuticula. This has been over a year, so yeah. I actually remember this one. I remember how much I wanted it, and it's been over a year, but it doesn't feel like it's been over a year since I really wanted it. I mean, it really feels like it was like last month or a month before last when I was like, oh, I have to have that one from Cuticula. But it hasn't been, y'all. It's crazy how time gets away from me. But there's that one. That one's going to be really cute. Also going to be one of those ones that I wear on a transitional day. This one is one that is not on my swatch wheel because I've already worn this one. I actually recently just picked this one up. I was in a store in Dallas and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I will insert my swatch pictures of this one, but it didn't really rock my world. Like, I was just kind of like meh about it. I don't know if it was just because I wasn't in the mood or what, but it does have some, it's a like jelly gray base and has some really pretty like shards. And this is a formula I have not seen in OPI, and so I was like, oh, I need to try that. I'll show you guys my swatch pics and you guys can tell me what you think, but it left me kind of like, nah. And I didn't really expect that because this is typically something that I would like, you know, be excited about. I wasn't, but you guys can give me y'all's opinion on that one. I have another one from OPI. This one is gorgeous. This is Queen of West Weberly. I think it's Weberly. I guess at some point got this on sale. No idea when I got it. But I feel like this is an older OPI polish, which sometimes I will try to pick up the older ones because I have not been collecting polish long enough to have some of those like older iconic polishes that people talk about, you know, and get excited about, and they're like, you know, you have to have this polish if you don't have it. So if I find polishes like that, I'll pick them up because I haven't been collecting polish long enough to have those in my collection. So this is Nothing or Double, and it is so pretty. This is from Native War Paints. I have a few more from Native War Paints too. I'm watching my cats right now because they like to fight, so if y'all hear some cat screaming, that's what's going on. This has a really pretty glitter combination, and you would think with all that glitter it would dry really textured, but it's not super textured. It actually lays down pretty flat. I do think it'll be 3 coats, but in 3 coats it's going to be gorgeous on the nails. I have one from Scafflaw. This is Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun, and I'm guessing, well, no, I don't know. It has a sticker on it, so I'm like, did I wear this? Because normally if it has a sticker on it, that means I wore it. And I'm like, did I wear this? I don't know. If I wore it, I'm wearing it again. I feel like this is perfect for fall, and maybe I'll just put this on my Halloween rack, which I will also be doing a video for my Halloween rack. And maybe I'll put this one on there, but it has some really pretty red glitters, which I think will be nice for Halloween. But have I worn this one? Y'all, I gotta rescue my cats. Hold on a second. Okay, now 2 of my cats are really old, and the one that I just showed you, she's young. She's a youngin', and so my older cats, they're old and stuck in their ways, and they're very territorial, so sometimes I have to rescue her. Because my boy cat, I have 2 girls and a boy, and my boy cat will attack her, and I will walk in the room and he'll have her in like this bear hug, and I'm like, dude, get off my baby. Anyway, moving on to this one. This one's super unique. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it on my nails, but I want to give it a try. So this is Coraline Jonas from Familiar Polish, obviously based on the movie Coraline, inspired by the movie Coraline. Surprisingly, these big glitters come out relatively easy. It's a jelly base, so I do know it's going to be 3 coats. There's going to be some manipulation on the nail, but I don't think it'll be hard to get the big glitters out of the bottle. I just have to put them where I want them. So I think it'll be fine. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I feel about that one. This is Petra, and again, gosh, y'all, I feel like I've worn this before, but it's really pretty. Like, what do you call this color? It's purple. And it's not lavender, it's like, is it mauve? No, not mauve. I don't know what you call this color, but it's this color. And again, really smooth, creamy formula. This is probably like the smoothest cream formula that Zoya does. It's so, and y'all, this is without top coat. It's glossy, like it is glossed up. Look at that. It is a really, really nice, smooth formula. So I'm looking forward to doing some nail art with that one. That one's going to be really pretty. This is another OPI that I have. I actually remember picking this one up, and I picked it up because I remembered somebody else's video showcasing this polish, and I was like, oh, I need that polish. This is Turn on the Northern Lights. There's people coming in, so there may be some background stuff. Oh, okay. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. So I was trying, before I was interrupted by my children, by the way. They get an excuse, I guess. It's my oldest. I never see her, so. Turn on the Northern Lights. Yes, I saw this in somebody else's video, and I remembered when I was in a store, and I was like, oh, I remember thinking how pretty that was, and so I picked it up. And it is gorgeous. It's kind of blurply, so I think it'll be perfect for fall. Next I have one from Baroness X. This is Dark Side of Oz. I remember when this one came out too, and I really wanted it, and I don't know why, because green is not typically a color that I gravitate towards, but this was released in October of 2019 polish pickup, and for some reason I wanted it, so I pulled it and I was like, I'm gonna wear it. And I'm like, why did I fall in love with this so much? I don't know, but maybe when I put it on my nails, it will just remind me of why I wanted it and why I loved it so much. It's definitely a 3-coater, but there's that one. It's pretty, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty. And then I have another green one. If I can find it. Where is it at? Oh, I moved it. I moved it because I'm gonna put that one. No, I did not move it. Where is it? Y'all. Oh, I did move it. It's up here. I know I wasn't losing my mind. So this is Olive or Twist from KB Shimmer. It's an olivey color, obvious, with some holographic glitters in there. Micro glitters, and it is really pretty. I typically do not like olive polishes, but y'all, this looks so good with my skin tone. Look how pretty that looks. So I'm actually excited about that one. I want to do something really cool with it. I don't know what that entails, me doing something really cool, but it entails something. I don't know what. This is another one that, of course, OPIs. Everyone talks about this one all the time. I was in a store and I found it. This one's really not that hard to find. You would think it would be difficult to find, but it's not. But this is Linkin Park After Dark. Definitely one that I was like, I need to try it because everybody talks about how good it is. And it is a really nice, dark, deep, vampy shade. I think it looks almost black on the nails, but it's not. With an amazing formula. And hi Hi, wifey.
I should have known you weren't going to be done.
I got interrupted. Jasmine came in. I would have been done if they hadn't come in. I would have.
She lies, y'all. She lies.
No, I would have been done.
Never done.
I would have been done.
Ever done.
Y'all, I would have been done. I'm almost done. Anyway, I also try to pull some toppers because sometimes, you know, like I don't really like to have just a plain cream polish or just a plain polish with no flakies or anything on my nails. So I pull toppers. So when I'm feeling like that, I have a way to like change the polish into something that is more desirable for me on that day. So this is the Right Key from Bee's Knees Lacquer from Haunting of Manor. It's Ghost Flakies. But yeah, this is really pretty. These flakies are gorgeous. I feel like this is going to change the polish into something else. And you can barely see it on the swatch wheel, but there's that one. Of course, it's going to look different under some darker shades. This is another OPI, and I've had this one for a really long time. This is Aesthetic Prismatic. I feel like this one could be a topper, but it's also a little denser on the nails. Like, it has like a shimmery base, so I think I could probably be okay with wearing this in 3 coats, but I'm gonna experiment with it both ways. I think I'm gonna try it as a topper and then also on its own as a standalone polish. And I'm like, what could I put it over that's on my rack? There's a couple of things I could try it with. I could maybe try it with this one from MJ Lacquer. I don't know. We'll play around with it and see. And I pulled this one because it's giving me like fall vibes, but it also is kind of giving me Christmas vibes. So I'm not sure what role this is going to play on my fall rack, but this is Brass in My Pocket from Boss Lady Polish. I actually don't know if she's still making polish. I did swatch some polishes from her, but I haven't really seen a lot out from her. I need to do some investigating on that, but I thought this would be really cute for fall. It is chock full of all kinds of things, but it just kind of gives me a fall vibe and kind of Christmassy too, right? So if I don't get around to wearing it like during fall, I could leave it on my rack and then like wear it during winter for Christmas. That's my plan. I could do that. That would work. Okay, so that's everything on this one. So after I had all of my polishes pulled, I watched some other videos and I got re-inspired, and I realized I didn't have any yellow polishes on my rack. I was like, there's no yellow on my rack. These up here, this, I guess how many is up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polishes. These are from my summer rack, and obviously like these are not fallish. This one I think I could maybe make that a fall one, and this one could be transitional, right? This is Tonic Polish, Endless Shrimp, and I've worn this one before. It's really, really pretty. I like this one a lot. So it's not like a must wear because I've worn it before, but it's transitional, right? I could wear this as a transition polish. This one is blazing. I'm not sure if I could wear this as a transitional polish and make it like come off as a transitional polish, but sometimes, you know, I just don't care. I could totally put some pumpkins on this though, like, or some leaves or something, right? Like, this could be fall. I could pull this off for fall, even though it's super bright. Really amazing formula on that one as well. But here are the ones that I added after I had a second thought. This one I added because of my friend Carolina. She has it on her rack, and I was like, ooh, I have that one. Let me pull it and wear it. This is the Buried Moon from Night Owl Lacquer, and of course this is totally my jam, right? It's purple with these gorgeous flakies. Oh my gosh, the like turquoise and gold, those are so pretty. I remember really wanting this one. My child is in here making noise and I'm going to have to choke her out. I remember really wanting this one when it came out this was for November 2019 PPU, so it's been a hot minute, but I remember how bad I wanted this one and I'm like, why have I not worn this one? I don't know why I haven't. Like, look how pretty that is. Totally should have worn this one by now, right? I don't know what is wrong with my focus right now. I think it's the lighting in here, but definitely should have worn this one. But this is that one on my polish wheel. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And it's smooth, like that formula is so smooth. I really love the flakies in this. They just pop. So pretty. So I also had to put some yellows on my rack because I had none. So I put this one, and it may be a little bright for fall because the flakies kind of brighten it up a little bit, but I mean, it's yellow. We're gonna make it work. We can add something to it and make it fall. But this is Heat Wave from Poetry Cowgirl. Here's this one on my swatch wheel. And I mean, we can make that work, right? Flakies are like greenish. We can make that work. I also pulled this one from Orly. It's a little bit more of a fall appropriate yellow, I feel like, because it's muted. This one is, it's funny, I say it's muted, but it's called Here Comes the Sun. Oh my gosh. And it's actually not as bright as it's coming across on my viewfinder. Like, this is a kind of a duller yellow, warmer tone, that's what it is. It's a warmer tone yellow, right? Like, it's not the sun, like not even close, not by any stretch of the imagination is that the sun. And it's even darker on the nail wheel, but it looks like a really nice formula. And you guys know I don't like the yellow polish, but I am trying to make sure I incorporate some yellows in my like selection of polishes because they look really nice on me. Like, I mean, they look good on me, right? Like that looks good. That's not just my imagination. I don't care much for the color yellow. But we're gonna wear some yellow for fall, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that is everything, I think. And I still don't know where that one, I don't know, maybe I just missed and didn't swatch that one. I have no idea. But that is everything on my fall rack. So stay tuned for my Halloween rack. I did pull some polishes for Halloween. I need to pull a few more to add to that rack. Last year I want to say I made that rack too large, and so I didn't get to wear all of my Halloween polishes because, you know, Halloween, like, you literally only have the month of October, and so if you don't squeeze them in there, and I'm going to be trying to wear my fall rack polishes too at the same time, so there's a challenge there. But I'm going to pull some more. I think I only have 3 or 4 on there right now, so we're going to pull some more Halloween polishes, so stay tuned for that video. It will definitely be a lot shorter video, but I will list the other participants for that video as well down below after for that video. That's it. I am trying to get done before, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get done before 45 minutes. Normally my seasonal polish racks are 45 minutes to an hour long, so we're doing good. Definitely doing better than I have in the past. If you have enjoyed this video and you're joining me for the first time, consider subscribing. Would love to have you join us as we talk about all the polish things. And hit the notification bell and give it a thumbs up so I know I'm delivering all of the good nail polish related content that you enjoy. I definitely do try to do some other things on my channel when I have the time. Time is so limited, but I do try. So hopefully you guys will join me for that. That's it. Thank you for joining me, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye, polish peeps.
Bye.